This is not the Aperture MC. This is not the Atom Cube RX1. This is not the Disney Boling B1. This is
What's up everybody, welcome to the Art of Sir Eden. If you are new to this channel and you're kind of interested in those kind of contents, please consider subscribing and tap that bell there so you'll get notified whenever I posted a new video. And to my current subscribers, we are currently 500 plus. I couldn't do this without you guys. So I'm very much grateful. Thank you guys for your support. And I will continue creating helpful videos for you guys out there. So stay tuned. Back to the video. Pocket Video Light has been popping up since 2019, and I think the most popular amongst them is the Boling P1 by Disney. I don't have the Boling P1 right now, but I got here the next big thing, and I think this is a Boling P1 killer. Now this is the K10 Pocket RGB Light by Ambitful. Before anything else, let's dive into the unboxing and let's see what's inside the box together with this Video RGB light.
The box is fairly simple, covered in plastic with a vector line art of the product. Inside the box, you'll find a silica gel. Then here's the K10 RGB light. It has some weight to it. It is 580 grams to be precise. The body is made with aviation aluminum alloy and it feels very sturdy. At the top is the power switch. So let's take a glimpse. It does have an LCD screen, and at the bottom is the USB-C charging port. At the sides are the buttons and the adjustment wheels, in which I'll talk about later. Now let's check out what's under this foam. There's a user manual, a cold shoe mount with a tripod adapter at the bottom, a carrying pouch, and a USB Type-C cable for charging. The K10 is smaller than my iPhone 6 Plus, a pocketable size which is very cool. There are 3 tripod threads at the bottom with the hole for charging port. With this bracket, you can do a 360 rotation, which give us a few positions with the cold shoe mount. It has 80 bicolor beads with 70 RGB beads. It also has 97 plus CRI. Also, it has metal heat dissipation with 50,000 LED lifetime. When it comes to power, this one has 3200 milliamp lithium battery. It takes 2.5 hours of charging and 150 minutes of battery life in full brightness. Okay, so those are the accessories that comes with this RGB light. Now let's start fiddling with these buttons and its features. The K10 has 3 types of button as I mentioned earlier. The first one is the dim button. This one adjusts the intensity by 20 increments, something like this. Next is the set button. This one allows you to choose between CCT, HSI, and effects. Next is the function button, which allows us to select from hue and saturation and also select between effects. Also, the K10 has 2 wheel adjustments. The first one is the dim wheel. Just scroll this to adjust the intensity from 0 increments to 100 increments. Next is the function wheel. Just scroll this to adjust the CCT from tungsten to daylight, and it goes the same with the HSI color gamut and also selecting effects. Now let's head on to the features, in which I am sure you guys are very familiar with. Upon turning on the light, by default, it is already in bicolor mode, so you can select from 2000 Kelvin, which is tungsten, to 8500 Kelvin, which is daylight. Now let's press the set button, and now we are in the HSI mode. It can produce 360-degree colors from the color wheel with hue and saturation adjustment. If you press the set button again, we will be in the FX light mode, which has 12 light effects seen. The first one is called the flash mode. It has 3 flash mode types: flash mode 1, flash mode 2, flash mode 3. Next is the scene light effect mode. This one is the candlelight, the TV screen, and the breathe effect. third on the list is the RGB mode. The first one is the slow RGB, fast RGB, and the strobe RGB. The last one is the vehicle special effects. Number 1 is the police siren light. Number 2 is the ambulance siren light. And lastly, the fire truck siren light.
Alright, so those are the features of this RGB light. So what do you think, guys? Please leave a comment below. What is your favorite feature of this RGB light? I haven't used this for a long time, but I've noticed a few hiccups. But for me, it's not big of a deal. But I just wanted you guys to know that this device has these things. Now, the first one is electricity noise that this thing is making when it's blasting at 100%. Actually, it's very unnoticeable, but so just so you know, this thing has it. But I think for any electronic devices, this is very normal. And also, it doesn't affect the performance of this RGB video light. Another thing is the charging time of this device. It will take you 2.5 hours for full charging this thing. It is a bit slow considering that this is a USB Type-C already. Also, this bracket, this thing that came with it, somehow it can't handle or sustain the weight of the RGB light when in this position. I already tried experimenting on these tripod holes here. Which of these is much better when it comes to sustaining the weight of the RGB light, but it doesn't really work that way. So basically, this cold shoe mount is a bit useless unless it is in this position. So far, I am very much satisfied with the result of this RGB light, and I was able to take amazing photos with this thing. Check this out, guys. It really looks fantastic for me. Having an RGB light on your arsenal really adds creativity to your photos and videos. For the price of $70, overall, this is a fantastic budget RGB light, and I really think that this thing is the little brother or the long lost brother of the Boling P1 because they look really the same. The K10 has all the features of the Boling P1 when it comes to RGB lighting. So if you're looking for your very first RGB light, I definitely recommend the Ambitful K10 RGB light, and I will leave the links in the description below if you want to get this awesome RGB light. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this video helped you. If you want more videos like this, please consider subscribing to this channel and tap that bell there so you'll get notified whenever I posted a new video. And please smash that like button and share this to your friends, especially to those who are looking for the very first RGB light. This is the Art of Sir Eden tech version. Together, let's explore, learn, create, and share. See you in my next video, guys. Peace out. And I'm sure you guys noticed that this is a bit different setup from before. I'm kind of experimenting on the space that I have right now. And I think this is the most comfy setup for me because I have here my very new sofa. Let's party!